You know that moment when you're browsing through your social media feed and you come across a post about an ancient civilization? Maybe it's a picture of the pyramids, the Colosseum, or some other historical landmark. And you think to yourself, wow, how did we even know about this stuff? I mean, it's not like they had Google back then. But have you ever stopped and wondered, how do we really know what happened 2,000 years ago? The study of ancient history is a complex and fascinating field that involves various methods, including archaeology, textual analysis, and oral traditions. As historian and classicist Edward Gibbon once said, "The only true history is the history of thought." But what does that mean exactly? Well, let's start with archaeology. Archaeological excavations have uncovered numerous artifacts, such as the Rosetta Stone, which help decipher ancient languages. The field of epigraphy, which studies inscriptions, has also contributed significantly to our understanding of ancient history. And then there's the work of anthropologists, who provide insights into the cultural practices of ancient civilizations. Archaeology has been instrumental in uncovering the secrets of the past. For example, the discovery of the Rosetta Stone in 1799 was a major breakthrough. The stone featured an inscription in 3 languages: Ancient Greek, Demotic script, and hieroglyphics. By comparing the known Greek text to the other 2 languages, scholars were able to decipher the hieroglyphics. This was a game-changer for Egyptology. According to Jean Champollion, who first deciphered the hieroglyphics, the Rosetta Stone was the key that unlocked the secrets of ancient Egypt. But archaeology isn't just about finding artifacts. It's also about understanding the context in which they were used. For instance, studies have shown that ancient diets varied greatly across regions, with evidence of wheat consumption in ancient Mesopotamia and fish-based diets in ancient Greece. Deciphering ancient languages is a crucial part of understanding ancient history. The field of epigraphy has made significant contributions to this field. By studying inscriptions, scholars can gain insights into the culture, politics, and daily life of ancient civilizations. For example, the study of ancient Greek inscriptions has revealed a wealth of information about the language, politics, and culture of ancient Greece. According to historian Ian Wood, the English history of the Rosetta Stone is a fascinating story that highlights the power of epigraphy. But deciphering ancient languages isn't just about reading texts. It's also about understanding the cultural context in which they were written. As Clifford Geertz once said, the interpretation of cultures is a complex and nuanced task that requires a deep understanding of the cultural context. Recent advances in DNA analysis have allowed researchers to reconstruct ancient genetic profiles, providing new information on population dynamics and migration patterns. According to a 2012 study published in Science, the genomic history of southeastern Europe reveals a complex pattern of migration and admixture. By analyzing ancient DNA, researchers can gain insights into the lives of ancient people, including their diet, lifestyle, and migration patterns. For example, a study of ancient Greek diets found that they were primarily based on fish and seafood. This challenges our previous assumptions about the diet of ancient Greeks. But here's where it gets weird. The study of ancient history isn't just about one discipline. It's about integrating multiple fields of study. Archaeology, epigraphy, anthropology, and DNA analysis all contribute to our understanding of the past. And that's what makes it so fascinating. By combining these different approaches, researchers can gain a more complete picture of ancient civilizations. As historian and classicist Edward Gibbon once said, "The only true history is the history of thought." And that's exactly what we're trying to reconstruct. As we dive deeper into the world of ancient history, it's essential to understand the significance of context. Imagine you're an archaeologist on a dig, and you stumble upon a mysterious artifact. It could be a piece of pottery, a coin, or even a piece of jewelry. On its own, that artifact might not seem like much, but when you consider it in the context of the surrounding excavation site, it can reveal a wealth of information. For instance, the presence of certain types of pottery might indicate trade routes or cultural exchange. It's like trying to solve a puzzle, where every piece helps to create a more complete picture. Let's take a closer look at the field of epigraphy. The study of inscriptions has been instrumental in understanding ancient languages and cultures. Take the Behistun inscription, for example. This ancient Persian inscription was instrumental in deciphering cuneiform script. It features a trilingual inscription, with the same text written in Old Persian, Elamite, and Babylonian. By comparing the known Old Persian text to the other two languages, scholars were able to crack the code of cuneiform script. But what about the role of oral traditions in understanding ancient history? In many ancient cultures, stories and histories were passed down through generations by word of mouth. These oral traditions can provide valuable insights into the culture, values, and experiences of ancient people. For example, the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the earliest surviving works of literature, was passed down through oral tradition before being written down. Recent advances in digital archaeology have enabled researchers to recreate ancient landscapes, buildings, and even entire cities. For instance, the 3D reconstruction of Pompeii has allowed us to explore the ancient Roman city in unprecedented detail. By combining archaeological evidence with cutting-edge technology, researchers can gain a more immersive understanding of ancient cultures. The concept of thick description, a term coined by anthropologist Clifford Geertz, involves providing rich, detailed descriptions of cultural practices and events, allowing readers to gain a deeper understanding of the cultural context. For example, historian Ian would use thick description to analyze the complex cultural dynamics of early medieval Europe. One of the biggest hurdles in studying ancient history is the issue of bias. As historian Edward Gibbon noted, the historian is often forced to rely on incomplete or biased sources. So, how do historians overcome these challenges? By being aware of their own biases and assumptions, historians can strive to provide a more balanced and nuanced account of the past. So next time you find yourself scrolling through your social media feed and you come across a post about an ancient civilization, remember that there's a lot more to it than just a few artifacts. The study of ancient history is a complex and fascinating field that involves multiple disciplines. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one to uncover a new secret about the past. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on the fascinating world of history. The past is full of secrets, and we're just starting to uncover them.